Hello and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. It's December the 6th today, Saturday. It's quite a nice day outside, a bit blowy but not too cold. I've been and done my exercise class this morning, feeling very virtuous, got my halo on. And I've just been, as you've seen, finishing off my December bow, which is here. Look at that, isn't that cute? So pleased with it. I think it's really pretty. It's come out really well. A few mistakes, but they don't seem to be noticeable now. I had to change a couple of things in the pattern. So you basically crochet in a long strip with some shaping at the end. Not crochet, knit. I keep saying crochet. Knit in a long strip, and then you kind of bunch it in the middle and then put this little kind of band around it to hold it in place. And there were a couple of bits I had to change. So I had to change where it had cast on a stitch using the backward loop method. Don't know what that is, so I didn't do that. I just put in an extra stitch somehow. I can't remember. I think it was you to do that. You to cast on 5 stitches and then cast on using the backward loop method every other stitch or after every stitch. I didn't know how to do that, so I just cast on 10 stitches instead. And other than that, I think that was the only kind of change that I had to make. The pattern called for one type of decrease and I used a different type. I better not say which type because it's paid for pattern, isn't it? I used a different type of increase which seems to have no impact on it whatsoever, and I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful, so I might make some more. I'll see, I'm not sure. I think this one's going to go on my mantelpiece because it's red and matches my aesthetic on the mantelpiece, but I just love it. Matches my top look. Isn't it pretty? I think it's gorgeous. Really happy with that. First knitted item I've finished in 30 odd years. No, actually I knitted a cushion for my son years ago, but it's the first knitted thing that I've done in recent years anyway. Next job for today is to crack on with my cross stitch. So I'm moving on to day 6, which looks a bit more convoluted because it's a little pair of mittens. Day 6, oops, there we go. It's a little pair of mittens. So a bit more fiddly and some back stitching to do, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to crack on with that. I finished day 6 of my cross stitch. There we have it. So it's little mittens with 2 little snowflakes. The snowflakes are meant to have French knots on the end of them, but I'm not very good at French knots, so I decided just to skip those and just leave it as plain blank snowflakes. So hopefully they look all right, but I love the mittens. They're really cute, aren't they? And a little string holding them together. So sweet. And if you're interested in seeing the back of my work, it's quite neat, I think. Not too shabby. So yes, that's day 6 done. Right, now, time has come to do a job that I've been putting off. So my friend's dad very sadly passed away several months ago, and she asked me if I would turn one of his jumpers into a cushion. So I've got this jumper of his, jingly jangly, which I'm turning into a cushion for her, which involves sewing along the top. I'm going to keep, so I've ordered a big cushion pad, so I'm going to keep the seams down the side of it, I think, and then just seam it along the top and seam it along the bottom. I think I'll do the top probably with the machine and then hand stitch the bottom. I think that's all I can do. I can't incorporate the neck because if I incorporate the neck, then it's too low down for the rest of the picture. The rest of the picture will be cut off if I incorporate the neck. So I think I can't incorporate the neck, and likewise I can't incorporate the ribbing at the bottom, because if I incorporate the ribbing at the bottom, a little bit like Santa Claus is coming, it'll be like that, so there'll be too much. So I think I've got to get rid of the top and the bottom, I think. I'm scared to cut it. I'm really scared to cut it in case I mess it up. But I think I'm going to have to, so I'm just going to have to go for it. So I'll take you with me and you can watch while I get the scissors out. Oh. Oh, nearly there. What a nightmare I've had. So I had to take my whole sewing machine apart. Every time I pressed down, it would kind of go and the needle would go down really slowly and back up really slowly. So there's something wrong with it. So I've had to go on ChatGPT, ask for help, take the whole thing apart. All I did was take it apart and put it back together again. I didn't actually do anything, and now it's working. So anyway, I've sewn 3 sides. Sorry about the jingling. I've sewn, well, the side seams were already sewn, that was just the actual jumper. I then sewed in a straight line up here and straight across the top, which I think looks quite neat actually. I'm quite pleased with that. I've had to incorporate part of the sleeve slightly to make it square, but that's just the way it is. And I'm just about to hand sew all along the bottom of it now. I've explained to her that there's not enough fabric for me to make it removable, so it's going to have to be hand stitched clothes and just not be able to wash it. And she seems okay with that, so I'm just trying to get some of these dog hairs off it. But yes, I think I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out so far. So I'll get on with the hand sewing now. I didn't have my sewing machine on my camera all set up to record when I was sewing, and then I forgot to press record, so hey ho, never mind. I'll get on with the hand sewing now. There we are, done. I think that's okay. What do you think? Think it looks all right? Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that. Oh, relief. So I realised from watching Naughty Bear's vlogmases that the hobby advent calendar actually comes with a QR code that takes you to a pattern, which is, I'll show you quickly here. So I'm going to investigate that and download the pattern and then give it a go with the yarn that I got in the advent the other day. So I'll let you know how it goes later. Okay, I've downloaded the pattern and it's called Stepping Stone Scarf. And as you can see, if I zoom into the picture, it's like a textured interlocking type of pattern. So I've not done that before, so that'll be new and exciting and hopefully not too difficult. So I shall give it a go and let you know how I get on. Just thought I'd show you quickly what it says on the pattern information. So it says step into interlocking crochet with the stepping stone scarf. So I was right, it is interlocking crochet. Featuring an easy to memorize 4-row repeat, this pattern creates stunning seamless colour work using just one colour at a time. The reversible design ensures it looks amazing on both sides, making it the perfect stylish accessory for any outfit. So there you go. So just one colour at a time and it's reversible, so that should be cool. So we'll give that a go. Right, this is it so far. It's really hard. So I'm following the photo tutorial, but I'm just really struggling on this particular row. And I think I'm getting tired and hungry, so I'm going to take a break now and make some dinner. It is 5 o'clock and as you can see, it's pitch black outside. Dark. Oh, there's a little fox, look, isn't he cute? Oh, that's really sweet. I made that quite a few years ago. Yeah, so this is it so far. It's not great, but I'll keep persevering with it after dinner and see how we get along. I think I'm going to wrap up this video for now, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take a bye for now and I will catch you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching and don't forget to drop me a like and a comment and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. Bye!